Hello guys, welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. And if you are new here, hi, my name is Minzy. Here on my channel we talk a lot about fragrances. I love sharing and connecting with you guys through my olfactive journey, or just by anything that I truly enjoy. If that sounds like something you enjoy watching, please consider to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out any of my video in the future. Alright guys, the time has come. Yes guys, today in this video, I am going to talk about my most complimented fragrances. And yes, I know I have been promising about this video for a long time to one of my subscribers, but I feel like I want to stay truthful to myself. I want to make sure that all of the fragrances I'm going to talk about today are the fragrances I actually got compliments. I rarely get compliments, but when I get a real compliment on my fragrances, like a real one without I even have to ask, it's a real deal guys, and it's the honest compliments. And that is what I'm going to talk about today, an honest complimented fragrances in my collections. And I finally gathering enough fragrances to talk about in this video. Again, I rarely get compliments and I have a lot of fragrances, but not every single fragrance in my collections got compliment. So there's only a couple of them, and that's why when the compliments happen, I remember these fragrances and I take notes of these fragrances so I can share with you guys today. Alright guys, let's not rambling anymore and we jump right in this video. Alright guys, the first fragrance I am going to talk about, and this is not my biased opinion at all, this is actually what happened. It is Delena La Rosée from PERFUMERY, and we are all familiar with the Delena trio from PERFUMERY. I don't have to tell you too much about this fragrance anymore. First, let me show you the bottle. Isn't it beautiful? I always love all the PERFUMERY fragrances bottle. They just also beautiful, you know, it's really resonate with my style, with who I am, and that's why I love the brand so much. And of course, the perfumes too, the scent themselves are just stunning and also resonate with who I am and my style. But this fragrance is one in the Delena trio, and I feel like not a lot of people talk about this one. Most of people talk about the original, but this one also deserves the attention. And honestly, a lot of people complain that this one doesn't really perform. I don't have that problem at all. In fact, this actually performs so well on my skin, probably because I overspray. But hey, if you want to perform, please overspray. Don't just do 2 or 3 spray unless that fragrance is actually super potent or bespoke. Regular fragrance, you will need to overspray it a little bit, at least to me 5 spray. For me, I always shower myself with fragrances. I don't mind. I love overspray. I am an unapologetic oversprayer, and I'm loud and proud talking about it. This fragrance though, I got compliments a couple times. When I wear this one, this leaves such a beautiful scent trail, and people definitely smell me. This lady at work, she's not my coworker, she's from a different team, but we sit in the same area. Her table, her desk though, is not so close to my desk, but she literally came to me with her notebook and asked me what fragrance I wore that day because she told me she anosmic to smell. After the pandemic, she cannot smell anything, but she can pick up this perfume on me that day, and she thought to herself that it smelled so beautiful that she has to come to talk to me. And that was the first time I talked to that lady too. So, you know, this fragrance literally helped me create a new friendship with a lady at work. So I think to myself, it's a very unique and beautiful memory in my opinion. And just the way that she came to ask me, she was really shy with her notebook, and I think that she was afraid that it's a little weird to ask about my scent. But guys, I was so freaking happy because I feel appreciated when a person asks me what I wear that day for a perfume. So when she came to me, right away I shared with her, it is Delena La Rosée from PERFUMERY. I wrote down the name. I told her, give me your notebook. I will write down the name. I am not a gatekeeping person. I love to share the love because to me, I have so many fragrances. Even though if that person wear that same fragrance I wear, they're not gonna clash with me because every day I just smell different. And again, fragrances smell different on different people, differently on different bodies. So I don't have to even worry about it. So yes guys, Delena La Rosée performed to me on my skin, performed really well, leave a nice central, projects, and the scent is just gorgeous. So yeah, check out if you haven't smelled its scent, Delena La Rosée from PERFUMERY. All right, the next fragrances, I have to talk about both of them because they are the flankers to each other. The next two fragrances though, I feel like I talked too many times on my channel, so I will try to keep it short and sweet for you guys, but it is Gamey Meat and Gamey Meat Extrait from Marc-Antoine Barrois. And I'm pretty sure you guys are sick of me talking about these fragrances, especially the original of Gamey Meat, but I cannot help myself. It's just so good. Every time I smell this fragrance, like I open this and smell this, I fall in love with it all over again. And I feel like I pick up something more every time I smell it. I don't know why, but it's just, you know, it smells like a new love every time I smell it. What the hell I'm doing? I already closed the cap. But yeah, I got compliments on both original and the Extrait. The original I wore that day, and again, this man is not my co-worker. He just sit pretty much in the same area, but again, his desk is way so far away from my desk, and he can pick up this fragrance. He can smell me when I wore this fragrance that day, I think because of the central from this fragrance. And when he passed by my desk, I'm pretty sure it projects pretty loud too. But yeah, he passed by my desk with like something in between, like a counter that divide my desk from the hallway. He stopped there. He stopped at the counter and asked me what fragrance I wore that day because it smelled really good. He thought it's issey miyake. It's not. I told him, and he was a little bit, you know, surprised because of course he has. If he's not into fragrance, he will not be able to tell the name, tell the brand. But he asked me what I smelled that day because it smelled really good. And it is Gamey Meat by Marc-Antoine Barrois. And then another time when I wore the Extrait one, and I thought to myself, this one is not projects as well as this one, like it's not gonna be as loud. I was wrong. You know, this lady stopped by at my counter for business, and she asked me and my coworkers, do you guys light up a candle or something in your area, because it smells so good. And it is, you know, I mean, who else that wear perfume but myself that day in that area? And it is Gamey Meat Extrait from Marc-Antoine Barrois. But yeah, that lady, even with the counter, the vibe between us, she still asked about this fragrance, and she was still able to smell it and compliment on this fragrance. I don't care if she think that this smell like candle, just the fact that she complimented and asked what it is, it's a compliment for me, guys, and it just shows me this fragrance does project. If you wonder if it is projecting. All right, guys, let's move on to the next fragrance, and it is Tero from Nishane. This is the bottle. I feel like I have never really talked about this fragrance. I love this fragrance, and I feel like I don't talk about this enough, but it is a beast mode fragrance in my opinion. And guys, like I said, I am an oversprayer, but when I wore this fragrance, to me, 2 to 3 sprays are more than enough. That's how potent, that's how beast mode, that's how loud it is. I wore this fragrance during Christmas time, during winter time, so it was cold, okay? It was really cold here where I live in California. Even though we're in California, where I live is actually cold, okay? People came here, they complain like, why California is so cold? Yes, because where I live is not like SoCal, it's cold in the north. But anyway, sorry for rambling. I wore this fragrance, and my old boss literally stopped at my desk twice, not once, twice, asking me what I'm wearing, and she really tried to guess. I said it's not the fragrance that she thought about, but she said it smelled really good, and she can smell me from miles away. Of course, she's exaggerating. It's not miles away in the office, but you know what I mean. It means it projects really, really loud, and it does leave a central, guys. If you love Arabian perfume, you love that style perfume where it is dark, it's very, very warm, ambery, oudy, woody, spicy, peppery, you will need to try this one. It is so, so good. And the caramel in here, oh my God, delicious, mouth watering. To me, this is a more complex gourmand type of fragrance that I only recommend you to wear during fall, winter, like the cooler seasons, because of how potent it is and because of the nature of this fragrance. I don't think that it's a good thing to wear this fragrance during summer. It's gonna choke you out. But fall, winter, it will cut through the cold for sure, especially winter. Oh my God, every time I smell this, it's so good. This one and Ani is the two fragrances that make me fall in love with the brand of Nishane. I want to try more from the brand for sure, but so far, this one is definitely one of the top favorite fragrance I have from Nishane. I love this one so much, and I got like a real compliment on it. Not once, again, twice within a couple hours from the same person. That means it has to smell so good for her to keep stopping by my desk to ask me what I was wearing. So yeah, guys, Tero from Nishane. All right guys, let's talk about the next fragrance, and this one is not something new. It's been on the market quite some time and it's very affordable. I just talked about this fragrance not long ago in one of my videos too, and it is Ariana Grande Cloud. Do I even have to talk about it? Yes, guys. Among all of my expensive niche fragrances, I still own Cloud. This is just beautiful, guys. I love coconut in here. Oh my god. People said it smelled like Baccarat Rouge. I don't think it smelled like Baccarat Rouge at all. When I first smelled it, that was like in 2021. I was at the beginning of my journey. So, you know, I haven't smelled a lot of fragrances out there. I thought to myself, this one smelled like Baccarat Rouge, but now as I smell more and more fragrances and my nose get more mature than before, to me, Cloud is a perfume of its own. Yes, it shares the same character like BR 540, that sweet airiness character, but essentially they are not the same fragrance. This completely go into a different direction. To me, this is a more coconutty, more sweet, not in a burnt sugary way, but more of a candy way, in my opinion. And I love it about it. I think this is a very versatile fragrance where any age would be into this fragrance, and it's just simply stunning. And my husband was actually the person who picked this fragrance out for me, and he's a simple guy. He's not into fragrance at all, but when he picked out something, that means he loves it, and he loves this fragrance on me. Every time I wear something, he cannot tell what I wear, but every time I wear Cloud, he'd be like, did you wear a Cloud? That means this has such an impression to him, you know, that he remember the scent right away. I wore it the other day to work, and he asked me right away, do you wear Cloud? Yes sir, I wear Clouds. I wear the perfumes that you picked out for me. So yeah, we have Clouds from Ariana Grande. All right guys, the next one I'm going to talk about, I don't have a full bottle yet, and I'm planning to getting that full bottle very soon. The reason I don't have the full bottle is because they're out of stock at Zigio Perfumery, and I want to specifically buy from there because I want to support them. But yeah, I have this fragrance right here that I'm going to talk about with you guys. I have a sample size. I actually have 2 sample size of this. I finished the other one, and I have this one here that I try to not wear it. Again, I smell this fragrance for the first time last year, and I fell in love with it instantly. But at the time, it was not on the market for purchasing yet, so I gotta wait. And then, you know, as this time goes by, I kind of like forgot about it for a little bit, and I was still hesitating to see what other people talk about it. Again, this is a very beautiful fragrance, but for all of the fragrances from Amouage, I never recommend blind buy because it is not a safe blind buy at all. And because of that, I kind of hesitate to buy a full bottle right away because I really want to try to see how did it smell on my skin and how I actually feel about this fragrance. And yeah, I finally did. I wore this last month, I believe. Yeah, last month in July, because we have like a sniff around town event with Sebastian here on YouTube from the Perfume Guy channel. I went on that trip with him and I wore this fragrance that day. And of course, I got the compliments from Sebastian himself. He said it smelled really, really good on me. And one of his co-hosts, I don't know if you know her, but she's pretty popular on Instagram too. Her name is Elizabeth Noir. She's so cute. I love her. She literally came up to me like, hey, because she gave me a hug. She came up to me, gave me a hug, and right away she asked, what perfume are you wearing? It smells so good on you. And it is, of course, Amouage Guidance. And she was super surprised when I told her what I was wearing was Amouage Guidance. To her, she told me that it smelled completely different on her, and then it smelled completely different on me, and she just loved the way Guidance smell on my skin. And I'm like, thank you, Elizabeth. I'm sold. I need a full bottle of this. Thanks to you, thanks to your compliments. And of course, right away, Sebastian said the same thing. He said he also really liked the way Guidance smell on me. This is gorgeous, guys. And of course, it is made by one of my favorite perfumer of all time, Quantum Beige. I don't know, his style is just resonating with me so much. I almost love every single creations that he's done. And of course, Amouage Guidance is just one of them. So yeah, guys, I got 2 compliments from this from Elizabeth and Sebastian. So it deserves a full bottle, and this is one of the fragrance that I actually got compliment. So yeah, Amouage Guidance. Alright guys, that is it for my video today. Thank you so much for being patient with me. I know, again, sorry to delaying this video for too long, but again, I really wanted to stay real and honest on my channel about my real experience. So I gotta wait, you know, I have to make sure that I gather enough fragrances to talk about in a video, and I'm so happy and thank you so much for requesting this video. It's really give me idea to make video for you guys. It's helped me a lot when you guys, you know, comments on my channel and request a certain video so that I know what you guys want to watch. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comment below what other videos you would like to see on my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.